Leo was watching a movie in bed, laptop half balanced on his chest, snacks beside him. One more episode turning into another hour. Then he checked the time. 4:13 a.m. And that feeling hit instantly. Not shock, more like disappointment you've already memorized. Because he knew exactly what tomorrow would feel like. Waking up tired, skipping breakfast, head foggy the whole day, promising himself he'd fix it tonight, and then repeating everything again. What finally frustrated Leo wasn't being tired. It was realizing he had lost control over something so basic. His body was sleepy, but his brain refused to shut down. And most advice online felt fake. Sleep earlier, as if people with ruined sleep schedules never thought of that. So instead of trying motivational nonsense, Leo started paying attention to what actually changed his sleep. Not perfectly, but consistently. First thing, he stopped trying to sleep early. That sounds wrong, but listen. If you normally sleep at 4 a.m., forcing yourself into bed at 11 just creates 5 hours of frustration. Your body clock doesn't reset because you decided to become disciplined. So instead, Leo fixed his wake-up time first. Even if he slept badly. Even if he got only 5 hours. Because your body adapts faster to consistent mornings than random nights. This part sucked for a week, but it worked. Second thing, sunlight. Not touch grass advice. Actual biology. Leo started going outside within 30 minutes of waking up.
Morning sunlight tells your brain when the day starts, and your brain uses that to predict when sleep should happen later. Most people try fixing nights while never exposing themselves to real mornings. Third thing changed everything. He stopped lying in bed awake for hours. This one matters a lot. Your brain associates locations with behavior. If your bed becomes a place for scrolling, overthinking, movies, stress, your brain stops connecting it with sleep. So Leo made a rule. If he couldn't sleep after around 20-30 minutes, he got up. Dim lights, boring activity, no phone. Then returned only when sleepy. Slowly, his brain relearned. Bed equals sleep. Another real thing? Caffeine cutoff. Leo used to drink coffee at 7 p.m. and wonder why his brain felt awake for no reason. Caffeine lasts way longer than people think. Even if you feel sleepy, your brain activity stays elevated. So he stopped caffeine after 5 p.m. Not forever, just earlier. Huge difference. Your brain doesn't just turn off at night. It keeps running unfinished loops. Things you didn't say. Things you need to do. Things you're slightly worried about but ignored all day. It's like having too many tabs open in your head. And when you finally lie down in silence, they all start loading at once. That's why you suddenly feel more awake at night. So instead of trying to force your brain to be quiet, Leo did something simple. He got it out of his head, onto paper. Before sleeping, he'd set a 10-minute timer and just write. No structure, no Dear Diary, no trying to sound deep. Just dumping whatever's in his head. What happened today, what's bothering him, random thoughts. And here's the weird part. Even on days he felt like, I don't have anything on my mind, once he started writing, things came out. Small annoyances, unfinished thoughts, stuff he didn't even realize was taking mental space. Because your brain doesn't need solutions at night. It needs closure. Writing gives it that signal. You don't need to keep reminding me. It's stored. And that alone makes it easier to sleep. This isn't magic. It just removes mental noise you were carrying unknowingly. And most people never fix their sleep because they never clear what's keeping their mind awake.